Everything is difficult. Help me help you. Girl, what you trying to do? Cause I don't got a clue.
Good evening, folks. Welcome once again to JCTV. This is the second part of my Funko Pop collection update. Just ones that I just haven't got round to reviewing. I've got loads more to come, so I'll apologise for that. I've just got really behind with doing it. Been a lot going on this year with birthdays and this, that and the other. Anyway, let's get on with it. These ones are all from Lord of the Rings. I think most of these, they either came from Pop in the Box or Poptastic. Both good companies. Poptastic have improved a lot. Yeah, they're just basically subscription service. You should pick more or less the sort of stuff that you want, and they pick something off your list that you haven't got and send it to you. That's the basic gist of it. Yeah, let's crack on. I've got the old spinny turntable thingy here, so you can have a proper look as to what they look like. Now, first of all, we have Gandalf. So let's take him out. So we can get out without damaging the box. So some of these you get the tabs are a little bit of a tight fit, and they don't always come out very well. But anyway, there we go. So there he is. This isn't the originals, obviously, because those are quite rare now, I believe. But that is a rather nice one. I believe that's from the Balrog encounter. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. Not with his hat, but that doesn't matter. I'm just glad to have a Gandalf. Next we got his mate or his enemy, depending on which way you look at it. How do you pronounce his name? Saruman. I think that's how I pronounce it anyway. If it's wrong, tough shit. Let's dig him out. Oh, he's got a big black orb as well. Oh, matron. I think you can get cream for that. There we go. We'll spin him around as well. Off he goes. So yeah, I think some of the pops with the hairs and the attention to detail and the stuff like the robes and what have you is very good. You know, they could have just done it as just a flat piece, and I think that's what they used to do with the originals when they, you know, the ones with 2011 or whatever it was when they first came out. So yeah, you know, I'm quite pleased with that. And the one I'm really pleased with, and I got this one from Forbidden Planet International in Birmingham, I believe, if memory serves, and it is the glow-in-the-dark Balrog, which goes nicely with the Gandalf. I've not actually had this one out of the box at all, not even to see what it looks like in the dark. Now, obviously, I can't show you, because it's broad daylight here, but I'm taking it out anyway. I was very chuffed to get this. I think it was £25, something like that, which I thought for a convention exclusive, you know, and it's the well, I suppose you'd call it the chase version, right? You know, it's a different version. So there we are, and I don't know you're going to be able to see him very well because he's quite tall. He's actually quite heavy. Now, will he whiz around without falling over? It's stuck on him, isn't it? It is quite a chunky thing. Ah, he's an ugly looking bastard as well. Well, there we go. You sort of get a proper look at it. You might want to do slow-mo on this if you can on your videos. You get a better look at what these characters really look like. Oh, he's can he make it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Struggle, struggle, struggle. I'm giving you a hand. Right, there you go. So there he is. His wings are brilliant. I mean, that's really cool. All the detailing. Well, in fact, the whole thing. You know, you've got all like the etching on the horns, and not just like flat plastic or anything there. It's got its tail there. Yeah. All like scales and what have you. Really, really good detail on it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it as such. You can see where it's supposed to glow. I would be a little bit careful with it because it's a bit flimsy in places. That's sort of like the whip thing. It's a little bit flimsy, but then, you know, I suppose you kind of expect that. But you can see where it'll all glow up. So I reckon in the dark that would look really, really cool. One day I'll have to do a video with all the ones on there. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, you got the Balrog, and then we do a little scene there. Gandalf. Fly, you fools! Too late, fucker! There we are. What a cast, eh? Yeah, it's a very nice pop, so I was very pleased to get those. Yeah, I've hopefully got some more Lord of the Rings ones coming through soon. I don't know if you remember, guys, seeing the trade box I did with Chris from Geeky Cool Family. Well, he's got a couple of ones from Lord of the Rings set in there. So they would be quite nice to have when they come through. I do know what they are, but I won't tell you, I won't spoil the surprise. I'll wait till they actually get them. Yeah, that's it for that one. I've got another video coming up in a little bit with some more stuff, and then another one after that, and then catch up with the proper purchases that I know were actually gotten from, because these I can't remember. I know I've said with the barrel, because that I distinctly remember, but the others it was just like, did I get it from there, did I get it from there? Doesn't really matter, I mean, I've got them, so it's cool. I will put some links below for both Pop in the Box and Poptastic. So you use my referral code, you'll get something out of it, I'll get something out of it. It's all good. Yeah, go and check them out. What else to say? Really, of course, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much if you subscribed. If you haven't already, please do so. 204 now, which is looking good. If I could double that by the end of the year, magnificent. Right, even 300, that'd be great. 2 years on, 300 members. Pretty good, pretty good. The other thing I will say is that I don't know if you've been watching it, but Shot the Pop is drawing to a close now. Well, I mean, we've got 5 episodes to do. There's one out on Monday, which is going to be from Goldie 82, if my memory serves correctly. Yeah, Goldie's one. And we're looking at the next idea. Now, we're thinking foodstuffs. So, what we're after is pick 2 different foods. We've already had a couple of suggestions, and one was mac and cheese with peanut butter. Interesting. And the other one was fish oil and ice cream. Yeah. So you get the idea, and what we're going to probably be doing is put them together, maybe mix them in the liquidizer, see how it turns out, chucking them in a bread roll and eating the bread roll with that stuff in it. And we're also looking, so as well as the ingredients, we're also looking for some volunteers. Now, I know, I think there's Amber Sanders and Gamer Shack both said that they were interested in participating. If that is still the case, guys, please get in contact with me. We're not asking you to do the whole season, we're asking you to do 1 episode. probably going to do about 16. So we need 16 people. Hopefully the two guys that said they were going to do it still do it. So that's another 14. If you just want to do it for 1 week, yeah. And if you want to involve your family can do it. If you want to have your kids on, yeah, anything like that, brilliant. Yeah, the more the merrier. So, I think that's it for this video. I shall shut up now and leave you in peace and get ready to record the next one. So, in the meantime, again, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.